waste, secrecy and dodgy deals. Dodgy deals for mates are in the DNA of this tired third-term Labor government, and so are broken promises. This government has displayed and become a sovereign risk to the reputation of this state for investment by business. When you have a Labor government that misleads, tells
Order members
26 times, breaking their promise not to increase taxes or increase taxes. Never have we seen a situation where Queensland's largest trading partner is publicly speaking out about the sovereign risk of this government and what they've done by misleading people in regard to what they've done with royalties and increased taxes. Now, I know this government doesn't like to listen to the fact that our trading partners matter, but that is about the jobs of Queenslanders. It is about the reputation of the state for all people who wish to invest in the future of this state. However, it doesn't matter how much money this government rips from the pockets of Queenslanders, they will find a way to waste it. We saw something like $10 billion in windfall revenue in the last year, and yet they increased their costs by about $7 billion. We've seen a situation where they can't help themselves but spend money on advertising, say, of the budget, but they can't find money at the front line of services to address and fix the ambulance ramping issue by listening to frontline services providers. We've never seen something as bad where there have been so many ambulances ramped. We're desperate Queenslanders trying to get access to services because of the mismanagement of this government. More than $3 billion on wasted projects and blowouts, an inability to listen to frontline workers in order to solve these issues and get it right. This government isn't listening. What an irony that it's only a matter of weeks ago we saw Peter Coldrake hand down a report, let the sunshine in, and yet this government has learned nothing. There are reports due to the integrity crisis that are done, and then they ignore the recommendations. Didn't take long for them to ignore that title, Let the Sunshine In, and we have an Attorney-General who won't let the sunshine in on what she signed off on, how much of taxpayers' money was spent on covering up Jackie Trad, that CCC report. So it didn't take him long to forget before no sunshine there. It's a total eclipse of the truth. This government is incapable of telling the truth, of respecting the value of Queenslanders' money and listening to their great concern about cost of living, their health services, youth crime and other crime issues, housing. They announced a housing plan that won't even fix the issues that we see here right today because they have the total inability to manage people's money. So the Attorney-General claims this morning, oh, there's nothing to see here in regard to this CCC report into Jackie Trad and the indemnity that the Attorney-General signed off. There's nothing to see because she won't allow it to be seen. No sunshine being let in on this expenditure of taxpayers' money. And it is not an ordinary indemnity where she signed off in respect to covering a ministerial colleague's taxpayer, covering a indemnity for a former minister. This is a new action, a specific action that we're not aware of ever happening before, where we've had an Attorney-General sign off on taxpayers' money to keep secret a CCC report into Jackie Trad. There's no letting the sunshine in here. It's all cloaked in secrecy. It's all about their mates, their factional mates. It's not about putting Queenslanders first. Never about putting Queenslanders first. As for the former Integrity Commissioner, Nicholas Stefanoff, who this Labor government allowed their black ops team to go after, background briefing people, some people in the media.
Order members, members to my right, member for McConnell.
And that this role must be independent, and we will defend the right for this role to be independent. And it is appalling when you have another report where they can't even tell you who authorised the taking of the laptop. So this is an extraordinary situation. An Integrity Commissioner who had staff taken off her. Classic example of when someone speaks up, they're investigating issues around Labor-aligned lobbyists, and this government says nothing to see here because they don't want you to see it.